Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm on YouTube a lot and I've been meaning to do this for a while. I've been noticing more and more people have been coming forward about the tsunami that's gonna wipe out the East Coast, and I wanted to share my dreams with you guys, um, and kind of put it out there finally publicly, what my dreams have been about and what I've interpreted them as. First thing you need to know is that I've had dreams in the past that have actually happened. Um, when I was pregnant with my twins, I didn't know I was pregnant, and I fell into a deep sleep and had a dream, and I seen three embryos and one popped, and I jumped up out of my sleep and I said, I'm pregnant. And I went to the pharmacy and I got a pregnancy test and I took it and it was positive. I was pregnant. So fast forward about 2 weeks, and me and my girlfriend were out shopping one day after court, and I felt a pop and then a gush. And I went to the hospital. Me and my friend went to the hospital and they did an ultrasound. And lady wasn't supposed to, but she let me see the ultrasound while she was doing it. And then she started putting up there A and B. And you could see two sacks with a baby in it with a heartbeat. And you could see a third sack that was popped open. And on one side of it, the blood was leaking out. So I had been pregnant with triplets and was miscarrying one, just like my dream. And then fast forward to 4 months pregnant with the twins, and I had another dream. I seen two sacks, and one sack was a boy and a girl, and in the other sack was a boy. And I said, I'm going to have a boy and a girl, and the one that I lost was a boy. I said baby A would be a girl and baby B would be a boy. And that's exactly what happened. A month later, I had an ultrasound, and that's exactly what happened. Baby A was a girl, baby B was a boy. I believe God was giving me those dreams so that when he gave me prophetic dreams later in the future, I would know that they came from him and I would know that they were real. So now I'm going to go back about 6 or 7 years ago. I had a dream of a tsunami, and it was in New York City, and I was standing on the beach. I think it was in Brooklyn. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that was like in my dream. I knew that that's where I was, and it was kind of a cloudy day, and there was a cool breeze. It wasn't a cold day, but it wasn't a hot day. It was like maybe a spring day or a fall day. Like, it was warm enough, but there was like a little chill of a breeze coming off the water. And I was facing the buildings. I was facing these skyscrapers. And there was nobody else on the beach. It was just me. And then, like, it got really dark. And, like, I turned around, and right behind me was a huge, huge, tall, giant wave. It had to have been no less than 200 or 300 feet tall. It was taller than the tallest skyscrapers. Do you hear what I'm telling you? And I knew there was like nowhere I could go. So that was my first dream about a tsunami hitting the East Coast. Since then, I've had multiple dreams. I live in coastal Virginia, and I've had multiple dreams of this area where I live being completely underwater. We're talking about 80 feet underwater. And like, I was like, many, many times I've had this dream. And every time it's a little bit different. But it's always, always, always we're under tens of feet of water. And I just wanted to kind of put that out there. You know, everybody's having these dreams about tsunamis. And it's real, man. It's gonna hit the East Coast. I think that the worst part of it's gonna hit New York City. And it's going to stretch from New York City all the way down to Florida. And it is going to take out everything. Everything on the coast. And people who are inland think they're safe. You're not safe. This is going to be such a big tsunami. It is going to flood all the tributaries, rivers, and everything. Because the water's going to be looking for a way to exit. So it's going to go inland. And it's going to go inland hundreds of miles. It's going to affect inland hundreds of miles. And this is going to happen very quickly. Very unexpectedly. It's real, man. It's real. And I'm imploring with y'all today, man, to get right with God. Because when I started having these dreams, I was backslidden. And and it kind of helped wake me up. Like 2012, I think, was when a consciousness shift in the whole world began. It's actually when we started moving from the age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. And the age of Pisces is the age of the deception. The age of Aquarius is the age of the unveiling. And the word apocalypse actually means an unveiling. So we are getting close to the day of judgment, the tribulations, and the day of the Lord's wrath. And I don't know what's going to cause the tsunami. It could be a giant earthquake. It could be bombs being set off. I don't know what causes it. I haven't gotten that far yet, or I haven't seen that yet. My husband has had dreams about the last World War. He recently had one, and it shook him up pretty bad. I've had other dreams of being in internment camp. I had dreams of the second coming of Jesus. I dreamed about the battle between Michael and Lucifer. So these dreams, they're very real. They're very, very real. I'm not making this up. I have no objective here, just to inform you guys. So I just wanted to tell my story and bring some awareness out there, guys. Okay? Take care. God bless. Get right with your maker, because the end is coming. Bye.